Bam, you dropped all your beautiful assets into the level and boom. Nah, that's not a level and not level design. Not even close. You can think of level design like being a chef in an expensive restaurant. You can have amazing ingredients, but knowing how to combine them, that's the real craft. As the chef of your game, you need to understand its genre, style, and narrative, basically the restaurant specialty. You need to know your target audience, the people you're cooking for. You need to understand your game design systems and priorities. That's your menu. You need your art direction, the atmosphere, the decorations, and finally, you need to know how all of this is served to the player, because the experience isn't just about the dish, it's about how it arrives at the table. First of all, players go into a level for three main things: resources, quests, and fun. They need resources for base building, crafting, survival, and mutations. And quests help them progress and understand what's happening in this world. So, check out what I was thinking when I put together this early layout draft for one section of the level in Hexoto. These turquoise cubes are resources, and the first message to the player is simple. Yeah, resources are here, you're on the right path. The yellow cube is a quest item, just a small reminder that the player has goals to follow. Then the player notices this closed treasure room. They can't get inside yet, so they'll keep it in mind and come back later. A moment after that, while collecting stuff, the player sees the final point of this section, which is important because now they know where to go, they see more parts of the level, and it works as a nice vista for the art direction. And yeah, you see this head here? Check my previous videos to see how I made it. These violet cubes mark interactable objects. The player sees a lever on the balcony, some resources, and another quest item, so the spot becomes interesting enough to explore. Inside this area, the player gets locked for a fight, and after clearing enemies, they check the lever and see it opens the huge final door. That's not only about revealing the final goal of this section, it also teaches the player that levers can open things, and that will matter later. Then the player sees another familiar setup, a lever, an elevator, some light, enemies, and resource spots. And the idea here is simple. The player instantly understands there's a lot to do in this area, and it feels like a small hub of actions waiting for them. They pull the lever, clear the enemies, collect what they need, and this eventually leads them back to the treasure room they noticed earlier, now understanding how to open it. After that, they head to the elevator, and the path forward slowly gets darker and heavier, guiding them deeper and deeper with no enemies on the way. At the bottom, they find a boss room, plus the object they need to activate for the primary quest. After the boss, there's a short breather with some resources, but there are more enemies, showing that this wasn't the end and the level keeps going. If you enjoy this kind of behind-the-scenes work and want to follow the development of Hexoto, make sure to follow the devlog and stay for the next evolution. We evolve, corrupt, and survive together.